What's going on, you guys? Zaid here on ZSPN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers and the results of this regular season and give you all my thoughts and my opinions, what to expect from this Lakers team going down in this offseason, what to expect from them, what to see in free agency, and just to give you guys a grade of this regular season and just everything about this Lakers after this season so far, and give you all my thoughts and my opinions. Now, I don't know what to say, guys. Personally, we all expected this. We all expected that this Lakers team was going to end up winning up to 30 games. It was something to expect to witness. We all knew that the Lakers were not going to go to the playoffs, and it was just a sort of a work in progress. We can sort of call it, I don't know if you want to say it, but it's sort of like trusting the process a little bit, but there was no really such a process because the Lakers are already ready to possibly make a playoff run next season, and that also has to do with free agency as well. And it was just this season, to me, it was just a work in progress, and so far, guys, I'm liking it. And most Laker fans, they're very impressed at how this Lakers team played well together. It was sort of, to me, guys, the way Lonzo and Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram and you name him, Josh Hart, those four key players together, they're still young, and to me, it sort of shows me that this Lakers team shows like a brotherhood type of atmosphere around each other. And that's what we really want. I mean, we want a culture that is building something to the point that, no matter win or lose, they're still together and they will still work hard to play well together. And to me, this Lakers team really pulled it off this season. And as it concerns possible returns, like re-signing certain players, that still remains to be seen. But my own personal opinion, what Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka needs to do this offseason is to focus real hard. I mean, they have to really give us a 110% going into this offseason. And obviously the main attraction and the main signings that they need to do, what I mean by like re-signing certain players, has to do with the need of our future core that's already in place, like Lonzo, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. I might be missing somebody, but it's mainly those four that should be intact, that work well, and bring in certain players to work well with this team. The main signing that they need to go after, to re-sign, is Julius Randle. Now, as of late, for these last couple of games, he has been averaging about 17 points per game. Last night he averaged 6 points, but it was not really anything for him to go out there and make a point. He already made a point ever since he got inserted to the starting lineup, and he has been averaging about 20 points per game. He finished out the season with the averaging of 16.1 average, and he led the Lakers in everything. I mean, in scoring, in rebounding, and guys, if somehow the Lakers don't do well in free agency, like bringing in possible free agents like Paul George, LeBron James, DeMarcus Cousins, guys, the list goes on. And guys, I'll give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the free agency once it's approached, and I'll give you all a video for that and possible free agents that will land with the Los Angeles Lakers. But yeah, those certain free agents, it's if they don't land those certain free agents, then Julius Randle is the main priority to re-sign. I mean, he works really well with this young core, and we need somebody who's dominant under the rim and just brings in the heat when it comes to when there is like under the pressure, under the rim type thing, and he just goes out there and attacks. And Julius Randle, that's the main priority for the Lakers to do, is to re-sign Julius Randle, in my own opinion. Maybe possibly not like a huge contract, maybe somewhere around 40 to 50, 60 million for a lengthy years. But yeah, somewhere around there. If he asks for somewhere around maybe 80 to, I don't know, 90, $100 million, that's a little bit too much for a guy who is just starting to, because he's still under his rookie scale contract. So when it comes to re-signing a certain player, you had to go with the average of the re-signing player, like for like a second contract. My personal opinion, it's somewhere around 50 to 70 million dollars for a possible re-sign for a priority player like a Julius Randle. So that's just my own personal opinion. If you guys believe that he's worth that much, then comment down below, give me your thoughts about it. But that's the first main priority. But and also my second priority is to re-sign possibly Brook Lopez, because guys, Brook Lopez, somebody like him, comes around very lightly. Okay, this is the type of center that knows how to shoot the three, who knows how to dominate on the defensive end and offensive end as well. But I don't know, somebody who's a center like him who can shoot threes, there's not a lot out there that comes out like that. And personally for me, if the Lakers do decide to bring back Brook Lopez, if he will accept this, he should come back on a like short-term contract, somewhere around maybe 30 to 40 million dollars by re-signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. But if he does not want that, I really would possibly wish him the best of luck out there and in the free agency, and maybe possibly he'll get an opportunity out there. So other than that, guys, as of this season, if I had to really give them a grade for the Los Angeles Lakers, it would have to be, and you guys might be criticizing me for saying it, but maybe like a C plus. I would give them a B minus, somewhere around a B. But well, the way my grading works is that A plus is going to the playoffs, going to the Western Conference. I mean, and the way they play throughout the season, that's my own grading. B plus is getting to the playoffs and going through the first round, maybe fight through the divisional round and possibly go to the Western Conference and lose there. But that's my own grading. But a C plus is having a decent season and going out there and fighting real hard. I mean, there is some games out there, guys, throughout the season that of the Lakers, that there were some opportunities that they would have win some certain games and would have a better record, and maybe they could have had maybe the 10th seat, maybe the ninth seat, but yeah, there was just some opportunities that they had that they could have beaten certain teams like Orlando, which really gets me to this day, how they lost against that team, which, by the way, guys, they have a record of, I believe, 23 out of 50 losses this season. So there were some certain teams that they could have played against and would have beaten. But yeah, that's the main reason that I give them a C plus anyway. But other than that, it was just a decent season, which we all really expected. Like I said, winning more than 30 games and having an opportunity to just go out there and just play some great basketball for Laker fans. And guys, we sort of see the mold of what this team will be, what sort of culture that they're bringing in. And guys, I was just really impressed how this team played well together. There was some issues like injury concerns. Lonzo with his shot making and his shooting form. We all expect Lonzo to just go out this off season and improve his jump shots. Maybe he will just go to some sort of gym and work out with some certain, like I don't know, legends, like I don't know. I'm just thinking the top of my head. Maybe he will just go ask Kobe Bryant to help him shoot like some clutch shots, or maybe his shooting form. I mean, I just want him to go out this off season and just really go out and just improve. I mean, maybe go to the gym, build some muscle, and for possibly if he ever ends up in the in the free throw line, that he maybe could make some shots there, because he sucked this season when it came to his free throw attempts. But the main issue is his shooting form, his shot making, and that's something that he needs to prove on. Maybe he will change up his shooting form and the way he shoots, possibly this offseason. Maybe he'll work out with some coaches or maybe some legends. I mean, that's just something that needs to remain to be seen. But that's the main issue. Brandon Ingram, he needs to go off this offseason and then do what he needs to do. But the main issue that I need him to improve on is his size. He's a really skinny guy, and he needs to build some muscle where he's at. I know there's some Laker fans out there. Some might say that Kevin Durant, he's a skinny guy as well, but he's still one of the greatest players in the NBA. But I don't know. I just think they should just add some more muscle onto him. I mean, work on his legs so he doesn't get injured throughout the season. I mean, half of the Lakers games that he didn't play in was mainly the reason that the Lakers were have this record that they have. But yeah, that's just my own personal opinion. If you guys have some thoughts about Lonzo and Ingram, give me your thoughts and your opinions about that in the comment section below. But overall, guys, I'm not going to get to free agency because it's way too early to expect what the Lakers, who would they sign, who would they bring back on this current roster right now. But the main issue, and I can give you guys this, the Lakers need to go out there and get a point guard who will back up Lonzo, a solid point guard. So no more Tyler Giannis, no more possibly Gary Payton III, which, by the way, he played very well last night against the Clippers. He averaged 25 points, but and had a double-double with 12 rebounds. But that's my main issue with this Lakers this offseason, is to go out there in free agency and get a solid point guard. Maybe they will possibly talk to Isaiah Thomas, for him to get a short-term contract, maybe a 2-3 year contract, to possibly a 40 to $50 million contract, since half of his injury was the reason that the Lakers there were some losses that they took, was the reason of Isaiah Thomas. But that's a different issue that we can talk about in a different video. But that's just my main concern. I don't want to give you guys more detail of what certain players that you need to go after to possibly make this team better, because it's way too early to say what certain free agents needs to land with the Lakers. So but we all know, and what's in our mindset since the beginning of the season and last offseason, was to go after a superstar. If that has to be Paul George, LeBron James, DeMarcus Cousins, maybe DeAndre Jordan, which, by the way, I don't want that to happen. I mean, okay, that's just me, because if they end up re-signing Julius Randle, you're just getting the same player. I mean, that's just my own personal opinion. By the way Jordan plays and Randle, there shows some similarities, but I give more of the edge of Julius Randle, because at times he knows how to shoot the ball from mid-range, and he can shoot threes as well. That's my main concern is Julius Randle. If somehow they do bring back Julius Randle, he needs to work on his free throw attempts. Needs to improve on that, because that's the main focus of this Lakers team, is to work on those threes and mid-range shots. If Jordan comes to the Lakers, I just believe it will be a bad signing. If somehow they don't bring back Julius Randle, I mean, that could be a third option, but maybe fourth, but that's not a main priority that they need to go after. Okay, that's just my own personal opinion. They need to go after a superstar. Enough is enough, guys. I mean, for almost like 3 to 4 years, we haven't got a superstar since you can make the argument when Dwight Howard came to Los Angeles Lakers. And we had Kobe Bryant, but his career was winding down anyway. And Pau Gasol, at the time, he's dominating right now. I mean, I'm really impressed how he's playing with the San Antonio Spurs, and I wish him luck in the playoffs. But he's just playing very well. If we need the Lakers and Magic Johnson really need to buckle down and focus on this offseason, because this is the year of the Los Angeles Lakers to go out there and get a superstar. If you don't get either superstar, then it's a failed year for the Lakers, and they will wind up possibly, maybe, if they get some key free agents other than the names that I brought up, like Paul George or LeBron James or a DeMarcus Cousins, and they just end up possibly being in the 9th seat, maybe the 8th. I mean, I'm not so sure how the improvements of our rookies will be, but if somehow nothing goes their way in free agency, then, like I said in the beginning, like midway of this video, they have to re-sign Julius Randle and bring back Brook Lopez, and just go out there and get somebody, which I don't really know any right now. That's why I don't want to give you all more detail of certain free agents that they need to bring to this Lakers team. That's going to be a different video, and that's how I'll bring you guys my thoughts and my opinions about some certain free agents that will work well with this Lakers team. That's going to be a different video for that. So other than that, guys, I gave you enough information and my thoughts about this Lakers team, what to expect from them, and that's mainly my own concern and your concerns about this Lakers team, is to improve this offseason, Lonzo especially, and make the argument that Brandon Ingram needs to gain some weight there, but muscle. related. But other than that, um, when it comes to the free agency around like maybe June or July, I'll give you guys a video for that. But other than that, guys, I'll still keep you guys up to date of what certain moves that the Lakers will make. I almost forgot about Luke Walton. Guys, I know some of you might think that, there's some coach candidates out there that will work well with this Lakers team. My own personal opinion, guys, Luke Walton did a fantastic job this season. And also you can make the argument that last year he made it such an improvement with this Lakers team. He's still under contract and for another year. And guys, if the Lakers buckle down and bring in some superstars and some key free agents, you can really see Luke Walton take this team to excuse me. You can really see Luke Walton, bring in his coaching skills to a higher level. And guys, Luke Walton is just my own personal opinion. He just did a great job this season, and I really hope that he maybe works well with Lonzo Ball and possibly improves his jump shots as the main help that he needs when it comes to coaches. Luke Walton will be a great need for him, and if somehow Luke Walton somehow reach out a certain legend, maybe Kobe Bryant or some certain legends out there that will work well with Lonzo on his when it comes to improving his shots, that would be great. But overall, guys, if I had to give Luke Walton a grade, I would have to give him a B. But I know I overhyped him in this video, but a B plus is a solid grade for him. I would have given him a A plus, something like that, but that A has to do with him reaching the Lakers to a playoff appearance. But that remains to be seen this next season, and what the Lakers will do in free agency. But other than that, guys, I gave you all my thoughts and my opinions about this Lakers team so far. I want to know your thoughts and your opinions. And guys, please give me a grade of this Lakers team. It doesn't matter what grade. If you guys just give me a grade of this Lakers team, I'll really appreciate it. I want to know your thoughts and your opinions. And if somehow there is some key free agents that you guys recommend that the Lakers need to go after, please comment down below. I mean, give me your thoughts and your opinions. I really appreciate it. If some of you all comment down below, give me Paul George, that's an obvious signing. But if you guys have some free agents out there that will hit free agency and the Lakers need to go after, I don't know, maybe like a Dwayne Wade, which I don't believe will happen because I think he will just retire with the Miami Heats anyway. But that's just some names I'm pulling out there. But when it comes to the free agency season, and when more free agents line up on the list, I'll give you all my thoughts and my opinions what the Lakers need to go after, and give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. So guys, comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, guys, I'll keep you up to date on Lakers news and to give you all my thoughts and my opinions, and just give you all basic reporting of the Los Angeles Lakers throughout this season, to the point when free agency hits. I'll give you all my thoughts and my opinions of certain free agents that they will sign, and some key free agents that work well with this Los Angeles Lakers team. So, like always, guys, like, subscribe. See you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Peace.